Hi guys, Jason Bodine coming at you once again from Gadsden, Alabama. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be making you a very special recipe to me. My grandmother's recipe for teriyaki steak. It's been in my family for years, and as far as I know, nobody in the family has made it since my grandmother stopped cooking years ago. So, this is a special treat for me to make. But before we get into that, let me remind y'all to please support this channel by liking and subscribing so that this channel can grow and offer better content. Alright, let's get started. To make this recipe, you're going to need approximately 2 pounds of steak cut into 1/4 to 1/2 inch strips, 1 cup of sugar or the artificial sweetener of your choice, 1 cup of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, 2 slices of fresh ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay, the first part of this recipe is pretty simple. We're going to combine all of our ingredients except for the cornstarch into the bowl with the meat. Yes, it splashed a little bit, but that's okay. Teaspoon is the yellow one. Got it. We're going to stir this up to mix it up a little bit. We may have to use our hands, which is fine. We'll go ahead and use our hands to kind of mix this up because this is a massive meat. Alright, now, once you've got that done, wash our hands. Get some plastic wrap or some aluminum foil. Well, crap happens sometimes, doesn't it? Okay. Hopefully this is enough. Should be for our purposes, anyway. Alright. You may want to cover yours a little better than this, but this is what I've got to work with. So, now we're going to put it into the refrigerator and let it marinate for a few hours. Now, ideally, you want to marinate this overnight, but if you're in a pinch and you want to make it for dinner tonight, 2 or 3 hours is fine. Okay, it's been about 2.5 hours that this has been in the refrigerator marinating. So our next step is you're going to want to put a little bit of cooking oil into the bottom of a skillet and drop these in just a couple of pieces at a time, or a few pieces at a time. Let them cook on each side for about a minute. And as you can see, it's already starting to get brown on one side. See? So for about a minute or so. Maybe not even that long. Turn it over. This one doesn't seem to want to go over. That's probably about done. Okay. Remove the meat. Put it on a plate. Put more meat in. Alright, now there's a lot of meat here. So I'm going to finish cooking this meat and then I will be back to show you the final step. Okay. Now that we have cooked our meat, it's nice and seared. Our next step is to make the gravy. This is the last step. What you're going to do is you're going to add about a tablespoon of cornstarch to a little bit of water. Of course, put that in the sink when you're done with it. Stir it until you've got a nice little paste. It's a little runny. I may have had a little too much water, but this will still do because we're going to cook it. Alright, once that's nice and stirred up, what you're going to do in the same pot, you probably don't want to cook it as high as I did. We are hungry, we needed to get it done in a hurry. But what you're going to do is you're going to take out the 2 pieces of ginger and discard them in the trash. You don't need them anymore. Turn the oven, or the stove rather, back on. Medium should probably be fine for this. What you're going to do is you're going to put the remainder of the marinade into the pot. And you're going to add the cornstarch. And you're just going to cook it now until it starts to thicken into a nice gravy.
Are you still filming?
Yes. Our mother is camera shy. Hey, where did that bowl go? Oh, it's in there. Because I'm going to need something to... I'm washing out the bowl because we need something to put the gravy into. As you can see, it is now really starting to thicken up. Once it has thickened up like this, you're going to the last step is to empty it into either a gravy boat or a bowl. We do not have a gravy boat. And this is probably not the best place to put it since we do have a crock pot right there. So I'll put it right here. Move the cornstarch out of the way. Empty our gravy. Into the bowl. And then use a spoon to serve it over the meat. Alright, that is how you make teriyaki steak. Now all you need to do is serve it with either rice, or as my grandmother used to do a lot, with not mashed potatoes, but with baked potatoes. And put the gravy over it, and it's done. Alright, I will fix up myself a plate, and I will show you what the finished product looks like. Alright guys, this is teriyaki steak served with some rice, just like my grandmother Addie Helms used to make. Let me know what you think of it, if you give it a try, and see y'all next time. Alright guys, that's it for another video. As always, if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button to support this channel and help it grow. Alright, now before I go, let me remind y'all that a few videos back I did ask y'all to send me in some recipes so that I could cook them in a video and then give you the credit for it. But so far nobody has done that, so let me remind y'all to please go ahead and send me your recipes. You can send it to the email address at the bottom of this screen, jbodon1974@gmail.com. And I will see you next time for another video. Follow me into the kitchen. That's hungry.